So in this video I will be explaining to you about the reduction reactions of carbonyl compounds. So reduction of aldehydes and ketones will be explained in detail. So first one is reduction of carbonyl group into methylene group. That means double bond O will be hydrogenated. You will be getting CH2 methylene groups. Okay. So in that first named reaction is Clemenson's reduction. We have to remember that the CO group will be reduced to CH2 group. So the reagent used is zinc amalgam, HCl and heat condition. Concentrated HCl along with amalgamated zinc, you will be converting the CO group into CH2 group. So if you are taking an example, here I have taken propanaldehyde, you are hydrogenating it using amalgamated zinc and HCl, you will be getting propane. So carbonyl compounds are converted into hydrocarbons, alkanes. Okay, so this is propane. Similarly, if you are taking benzaldehyde, same reduction conditions if you are applying, you will be getting toluene. Okay, that CO will be converted into CH2, so you will be getting CH3, toluene. So now if you are seeing same reduction condition if you are applying into ketone. So this is cyclohexanone. You will be converting this keto group into CH2 group. So the product that you are getting is here hydrogen. So this is cyclohexane. So simply you can write like this. Cyclohexane plus water. Now here I have taken acetophenone. This is aceto group, acetophenone. Okay. So what will happen? This CO group will be reduced to CH2. So the product that you will be getting is CH2, CH3. Okay. So this is called ethyl benzene. Now the third one I have taken benzophenone. If you are doing this reduction, you will be getting phenyl group, CH2, then again phenyl group along with water in all cases. Okay. So basically amalgamated zinc and HCl will be reducing carbonyl compounds into CH2 group. So the second reduction reaction in which carbonyl groups are converted into CH2 is Wolff-Kishner reduction. This is a very important reduction. You have to remember the reagent. This is hydrazine and KOH. Hydrazine and KOH is the reagent for Wolff-Kishner reduction. So here also the carbon groups of aldehydes and ketones are reduced to corresponding methylene group. So when aldehyde and ketone is heated with hydrazine and it is followed by heating with a strong base like either you can use KOH, commonly KOH is used as base, or you can use potassium tertiary butoxide at an elevated temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. In a solvent like DMSO, you will be reducing this carbonyl group to CH2 group. So let us look into the mechanism of this reaction. So first, this is a ketone, for example, I am taking, and if you are using hydrazine, what will happen? This condensation reaction will be happening. So water will be eliminated. Mechanism we have already seen. So minus H2O. So minus H2O, you will be getting RC double bond R dash N NH2. NH2. So this is called hydrazone. That we have already seen, hydrazone. Now if you are using strong base like potassium hydroxide or potassium tertiary butoxide, what will happen? This will be reduced to RCH2 R dash. This is what is happening. Nitrogen will be eliminated. So this is the reaction. So let me explain you how this is happening from this to this. Okay. So if you are using strong base, what will happen? The base will be abstracting one hydrogen from here. So minus H2O. Okay. So you will be getting RC double bond N R dash N NH. One proton is taken. So it will be like this. Okay. Now what will happen? This will be coming here. Okay. This pi bond is converted into lone pair. So negative charge will be generated over there. So R dash, here negative charge, single bond and double bond NH. Okay, now if your solvent is containing water, right? So water will be giving proton to this carbon. Or either you can say proton to this carbon, or you can shift this to this. Okay, so let me write protonation from this solvent. So you will be getting RCR dash, here H, okay, N double bond NH. Now again OH minus, that hydroxide base will be picking up this proton. So here again negative charge. So you will be getting RCH R dash N double bond N with negative charge. Okay, now in the next step what will happen? This will be shifting here. Means that lone pair will be converted into pi bond, and this bond pair will be converted to negative charge. So you would be getting RCH, again negative charge, R dash plus here N triple bond N. Nitrogen gas is eliminated. Now this is again protonated from the solvent, so you will be getting RCH2 R dash. So this is the mechanism of Wolff-Kishner reduction. So overall, if you are heating carbonyl compounds, aldehydes or ketone with hydrazine and KOH, you will be converting this carbonyl compound into methylene group. So this is how the reaction is happening.